Briefings on the proposed national budget for next year continued at the Senate today. Among the topics discussed were unobligated budget, lump sum allocations, and the alleged presence of the pork in the outlay. This report.
On the second day of budget briefing in the Senate, Department of Budget and Management Secretary Florencio Butch Abad explained how the unobligated budget of agency can be declared as savings. According to Abad, the unused budget remains in the agency's funds, but it must be utilized in the succeeding year for the implementation of the same project. He said this is in abeyance to the policy of two-year life appropriation of budget. If the budget was still not obligated on the second year, the funds will then lapse. Abad noted that the unreleased budget cannot be declared as savings if it was the agency's failure the project.
If the executive finds out that some of these items can no longer be implemented because of some force majeure reasons, and with no fault on the part of the agency concerned, then those unreleased appropriation or unobligated allotments can be declared savings.
Meanwhile, with regard to lump sum allocations in the 2016 budget, Senate President Franklin Drilon urged to specify the areas where the lump sum will actually go. One example is the detailing of lump sum allocated for Yolanda rehabilitation. However, Drilon clarified that there are certain areas which cannot be specified, like death benefits and the calamity fund, as no one can identify ahead of time who and how many will die. Drilon suggested LG an approximation, while the treasurer will certify how much taxes are paid that would determine the final figure of their budget. On the other hand, Senator Serge Osmeña did not deny the presence of pork in the budget. He said there is legal pork, but it depends in the internal allocation if these funds will be pocketed by officials or will be used to implement projects in the respective districts.
The thing is, no, it's not legitimate pork, it is legal pork. What is illegal is stealing. Yan talagang fraud, plunder, ganon. Yun nangyari. Yung PDAF, it was the stealing of PDAF that was out na labag sa batas.
For the People's Television, this is Jade Miguel reporting.